Inc. My name is Gersher. So let's begin today. So I was keeping an eye on Tesla. This is one of the stocks I was watching for the past few days. I wanted to see if it could have a nice gap up here. So if you could see, on the bigger time frame, Tesla kind of forming like a falling wedge here. It's above the 100 right here. So this is a 50. Still, if it closes today, that'd be a nice sign. It closed above the 50. But when it's below the 21 and the 50, I don't like to take long positions. It's obvious here. If you try to take long positions here, you'd be getting burnt out pretty fast. So the stock has to be above the 50 and the 21 day for me to consider. So today in the market when Tesla opened, so I used my opening range break here. So as you guys can see here, the first 15 minutes of trading, the stock goes up, and this is important right here. So when I go to the smaller time frame, I take the bigger EMAs off and I just use the 8 and the 21. Okay, so if you look at the 8-day EMA right here, you see how Tesla broke the support. It was holding it and it had a nice little break. So when it broke this level here, which was the previous high for the day, which is 984, I waited for this candle to close. I took a position here and rolled it up, right? And as you can see, when that happens, there's a couple of things you must pay attention to. First one is, does this stock close above the previous level or the resistance level it set for the day, which is at 985? It does. So this closes above it. So you take a position here, and this is my support. If it loses the 8-day EMA, I am out of that trade so fast, right? So this is holding this, moving up nicely. It gives me a bullish indication that the stock will continue to move, okay? So this is why I was able to take this trade all the way from here to here. I made about 600 bucks. I got out of that trade pretty fast. I'm a scalper, so that's what I like to do. However, Tesla will be on my radar for the coming weeks as well, especially the Santa Claus rally, maybe starting next week. Because it's above the 1,000 level right now. If it closes above it, which will be good, and like I said, if it closes above this 50, the 50 line, the 50-day EMA, which will be another bullish indication for me. So which is right about here. So it's above that right now, above 990. So I want to see Tesla stay there. The other trade that I placed today was Zoom. Zoom, I played some puts here. The reason for that, it had an opening range break. You can see the price consolidated for a few days between the zone here. And the other thing was there was news that came out that Pfizer is going to come out with a pill, which is always not great for these stocks, stay-at-home stocks, you could say. So what I was looking was the opening range break. Next candle didn't close below this. So, this is the first candle that closes below the range. So you always want to wait and see if the stock can go below that range right here, which is 194. It couldn't push us back above. Now, what's also telling me here, it can't make new highs either. So it can't take out the opening range high. So this is telling me that there's downward pressure on the stock. Well, you can just zoom out and observe, right? So you can go to a bigger time frame and see that, yes, Zoom is trending downwards. So when I look at that, what is giving me confidence that we could have a potential reversal play happening here? So I did take Zoom right at this break, right about here at 194, and I played it to the downside, right? Whenever a stock goes down, it will do a few things. It will not move directly down. It will have pullbacks, right? So you want to have this logic in mind. Right, a stock is going to have pullback. It doesn't mean it's going to go back to all-time highs. Well, how would I trade this, or how did I trade this? I got in right about here at this break, okay, and because this level was already tested, so this is a clean breakdown, and my stop loss was right here. So 194. If the stock reversed back to 194, I would exit. Until then, I'm going to hold my position. It made a slow and gradual move down, right? I got out about here, made about another $200 profit. So these two trades both netted me around $900 for the day, but that was it. You don't need to do a lot more than that, right? You just got to keep an eye, okay? There were other trades that were happening today, which I did not partake in. For example, Amazon was one of them. It had a nice opening range break here at this candlestick, pull back, and had a push up. But you see how this candlestick is so strong, but then the next move up is not so strong. However, it's still holding the 8-day EMA. It would have to go above that particular level right there, which is around 34, 37. It does, but then it reverses and it fails and it continues to fall down. So a strong move up would look something like this. So it breaks, holds, it breaks the previous resistance level at the range break right here. And this is a nice candle up. It's a strong candle. You can see these candles were small. So that's already an indication that there could be a potential reversal in place. So you have to really watch and take your positions as carefully as you possibly can, right? So these were the two plays that I took. I missed Amazon, but it looks like it didn't play out that well. There were some other plays like Nvidia as well. Nvidia, not really moving. Maybe we could possibly see a move in the coming weeks as well. Right now, Nvidia is still flat, all right? So this is my analysis. This is how I use my opening range break. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.